Welcome back to another video, and I'm on break right now at work, and I just wanted to drop a quick video, basically addressing the fact, drinking my water, addressing the fact that this guy by the name of Life is Overrated 96, like I shared before. I was just listening to his video, and he was talking about how basically he makes the claim that we're animals. We're animals that have a higher conscious, that just have a higher conscious compared to the, animals like gorillas, giraffes, etc. So he was saying that the human body is overrated. Being the fact that our bodies have not evolved. He was saying that you would think that our bodies would have adapted to the cold weather by now. He wouldn't be wearing glasses, as well as the general population who wears glasses and stuff like that. And my 2 cents that I wanted to add on to that is, I think not specifically him, but because I'm sure a lot of other people think that way too, or they agree to some extent. I think we're forgetting the fact that we were conquered, and these beings stopped our bodies from evolving. He mentioned cold weather, but have we ever thought about cold weather being created by man? Basically reverse engineering the actual weather that we're supposed to have on this planet, which is sun. All they need to do is just reverse everything, and they got their own world. You got the universe, and they have a reverse, which is how they got us living in reverse, living backwards. We supposed to be going forward. We supposed to be evolving. They got us devolving because they can't evolve, so they pushed it on us to make us devolve with them. So that's why our bodies haven't evolved. Our bodies are constantly adapting to their stupid matrix. You see what I'm saying? They got us capped out in their dome. But when their dome is destroyed, then our bodies will start back adapting to nature and evolving like it's supposed to. But if the dome that they got over us, if it never gets destroyed, then we will continue to be weak. Our bodies will continue to adapt to this artificial habitat that they created for us. Simple as that. We speak a artificial language until it's destroyed and we get back to the natural patterns that once ruled the universe, cosmos, whatever you want to call it. We just gonna be stuck looping. Simple as that. Now, I'm not saying that it's true, but that's just my speculation. That's my perspective right now. Based off that claim that like you said, our body, we grow old, our bones get weaker and stuff like that. But like I said, we still living under their spell. It isn't the spell isn't fully broken. Because I feel like our bodies are supposed to be as strong as those androids that they're creating. So I feel like they made us weak so that they can make their technology strong or stronger than our bodies used to be before we were basically what you call the word, what's that word, sucker punched. When you sucker punch somebody, you catch them off guard, and that's it, you knocked out. So when they sucker punched us, they bomb rushed in and they got to work. Simple as that. And here we are, still trying to figure out how did they do it, where they came from, who's still pulling the strings. stuff like along those lines. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying that what he's saying is true or false either. But I'm just, basically analyzing the situation. Our bodies have not evolved because it can evolve in an artificial dome. Remember, they won't even let us outside of the United States. They won't even let us outside of these countries. Whatever country that you can think of, I guarantee you they got a military base set up to where you won't go past them. And I find that to be a problem, because if they have it like that, then why they stopping us from going outside of the border of every state that they basically terraform? Because Earth is not supposed to be separated and cut into pieces like they did. They cut it into pieces. They broke. They sucker punched Earth. They punched it, and they cracked the plate, and now you have plates, or you have states. They cracked the plate, and now you have what they call states, because Earth was terraformed. And now we're all divided. They didn't just terraform the whole planet. They terraformed our minds, the different species, and everything. They tore it apart. Simple as that. They sucker punched us in every way that you can think of. Now, the only thing that you can do is basically like come back together. Like when like on Terminator Judgment Day, or any Terminator movie rather, where they have that man made out of that silver matter. When you shoot him, the little matter just splatter everywhere, and then but the matter always come back to that little being. That's what we have to do. We have to regenerate as a whole, as a collective, and we're not doing that fast enough. You see what I'm saying? It's basically because it's an ongoing war. They keep punching us, sucker punch, distractions, and we just, all over the place. So until we regenerate our body collectively, like I told y'all multiple times, they're gonna forever be ahead of the game when it comes to breaking us apart, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, and in every angle that you can think of. And that's part of their agenda, to keep us separated so they can stay at the top. And that's pretty much my take on it, before this video shut off. But yeah, that's just how I view it. When I see these people flying on these planes and then they look down from a top view, you can see the different puzzle pieces that the earth is made out of. They made that. Earth well, I can't even say that because I have other thoughts. Like, you have different parts of the ocean that, but see, that's natural. That's natural compared to what man does. A man can literally get a tractor, build a wall, and separate a part of Earth. That's unnatural. That's an unnatural separation. You see what I'm saying? And I think the problem is people don't care. People don't care. People don't think it matters that, that we're separated and stuff like that. So I don't know. So yeah, what y'all think about it? Bro said that we're all animals, no matter what race we are. We're all animals, just with a higher conscience. We're more conscious than your average cat, lion, and stuff like that. So I don't bash nobody. I just like to, I rather discuss it versus just argue back and forth on who's right and who's wrong. Because either way, the right and the wrong crew is still enslaved. And we still have not defeated the enemy. considering we still gotta work every day, bills are still accumulating, money is still circulating, gas prices still on the rise, food prices still on the rise. So, you know, the only way out is death. It's my final conclusion. The only way out is death, like Jesus did. Jesus is He's us. He ascended. He left His body. He took all that pain, no matter what cost. No matter what cost, whether you have to protect yourself, protect somebody else, you got to be willing to give up your puppet, your avatar, your body, your flesh, so that you can ascend for the righteous reason, as far as I'm aware. But a lot of people don't believe in ascension. A lot of people don't believe in reincarnation. But that brings me to another topic. Well, how come some people are more conscious or more aware than other people? And like, why? You would think that everybody's supposed to be on the same level of consciousness, considering what's thrown in our face every day. So that leads me to believe that some beings are more experienced or been in the game longer than others. Otherwise, somebody please tell me how reincarnation is not real, or like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to explain because we're so used to using this language to communicate, so it's kind of hard for me to explain. Like, I feel like your wisdom level is your real age versus the Gregorian calendar that they have us going by collectively. So your level of wisdom or your level of awareness is your real age versus the Gregorian calendar. So it's a lot to take in, and like I said, the main problem is that we still stumbling. We don't know. We just now figuring out that we was asleep. A lot of us. Like I was finna tell dude in the comment section, like, you gotta understand, like, we've been asleep for a long time. Our parents been asleep, been conquered. We just now realizing what's going on. We telling our parents what's going on. Even the parents don't want to listen. So it ain't like this thing just happened overnight. Our bodies haven't evolved because we've been asleep for a long ass time. Our parents kept falling victim. And we kept having kids, the kids falling asleep, being programmed and stuff like that. You know how long it's gonna take for us to get back right? You know? So it's a lot to take in, it's a lot to talk about. So, and then, like I said before, if the system was to fall, we would die faster without the enemy interfering with us than we would with them interfering with us, because they don't got us so acclimated to their hospitals. If we break a leg in the city, who we mostly go to? A hospital. We don't go to no natural bone reconstructing people that's in our area, like in the city or something like that. We're gonna call 911 and we're gonna go to that hospital. So just imagine if the system shut down, then the hospitals are no longer active, or these nurses start stepping down from them jobs. That's why I said we need to be rebuilding our own system in our own way, getting connected with people who are well experienced, well knowledged on the body anatomy with each species, meaning you must know your own species, your own genetic patterns and stuff like that, to be dealing with blood work, blood fluids, different fluids and stuff like that. You know, creating our own hospital to where we don't have to rely on their version of hospital, because their version of hospitals is labs basically studying us, taking our blood, drinking it, using it for different rituals and stuff like that, then using it to using our fluids and elements for different devices that they constantly creating. They using our fluids for all of that. It's not supposed to be for that. We supposed to keep our fluids and stuff like that. It's not supposed to be consumed by another entity that we don't even know. We don't even know who they are. So I'm gonna end it at that. I'm about to get back to work. Appreciate y'all for listening. Hope you learned something, and either God signing out. Peace.